On today's show, I test drive Dave Brown's new VW microbus, Richard blows up a balloon, and James trips over his own feet. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Top Gears. Now remember, this week's episode is dedicated exclusively to the Emmanuel Church Car Rally.
The what?
The Emmanuel Church Car Rally happens every year around this time to raise money for the Emmanuel Youth Camp.
Oh yes, of course.
Right, because some of you may have forgotten what the car rally is all about, we have been given the challenge this week to prepare for the car rally.
So what the producers did to help us get started was they booked us three into the rally on the 21st of May. All we gotta do is be ready.
How do you suppose we do that?
Well, it's actually quite simple. Seeing as that this is a car rally, we'd need a car. So the producers gave us each 2,000 Rand to buy whatever car we wanted, as long as it was white.
Okay, but what's the catch? The catch is that we then have to decide which car we're going to use. So we headed off to the nearest second-hand car dealership and studied the most recent edition of Auto Trader. Richard spent a whopping 1,800 on a VW Golf. I spent 1,500 on an Opel Corsa. Where's James? And James bought what can only be described as a box on wheels. Opel Corsa 1.4, made in Germany. Fantastic, brilliant.
So I noticed this is only a two-door. Is that gonna be big enough?
I went with the Golf 4, one of Germany's finest cars. I went with the 1.6 because I think you need a strong engine for this. Looks pretty big for 1.6. I'm sure my 1.4 could beat it.
As you can see, I opted for the Toyota Tazz. It happened to be the limited XE edition.
This must be the worst design car ever made. I would rather walk. Look at this. And no left indicator? Are you never going to turn left? Or you're just going to use K53 hand signals? And after a rather sensible discussion between the three of us, we have finally decided on which car we are going to use. So it's settled then. So we're using the box on wheels as long as James doesn't drive.
Okay, whatever. So it says here that the next challenge is in two parts. Part 1, in preparing for the Emmanuel Church Car Rally, is to get a team. Luckily, the producers have provided us with our very own team.
So me, you, us, we're a team? I'm afraid so, gentlemen. Didn't they say this challenge had two parts? What's the second part?
Well, it says that now that we have a car and a team, we need a theme.
A theme? A theme means we need a name, we need to dress it the same, and I suspect we even need to decorate the car. And decorate we did. But first, we had to come up with a creative theme, which proved a little bit more difficult than we anticipated. But since none of us could decide which theme we liked the best, we decided to go as ourselves, the Top Gears presenters.